feel something, this question, okay, I should do, I must work out. That emotions, what happen? You have to balance it. That's very important. Otherwise, so much of effort is there and finally nothing is there. And if you look at the result, no, there are some students who are getting around 10 marks in physics. What do you mean by 10 marks? The whole week you are studied and only 2, 3 questions you are able to do. Can't you do at least 10 questions? Read only 10, read at least some related to 10 questions. Minimum out of 25, what happened? At least some 14 to 15, everyone should able to manage. But if you look at your score, no, something around physics 10, 15, 20, some students at very bottom. So what you are doing, you ask yourself, better if such a thing continues, no, don't apply for mains advance. It's a, why you do acting that as if you're reading, putting effort. So you should not come out of that particular thing. So I suggest you have clarity. Ask yourself, okay, what I'm doing, what's wrong, okay, or at least call your teacher. What is there in that one? Talk to him. Even if you look at the teacher's notes, if you can recollect also, so you try to count number of problems. No, we are doing that one. Even at least if you recollect all the numericals, go to the exam, you can see some benefit. So reading, forgetting, living, exam going with empty mind, not possible. Even after 10 years, things will be like this only. Some efficiency, put focus on efficiency. Efficiency is very important. When you put effort, no, proportional to that should come. Okay, let's get into this particular problem. I read the question. See, it's not that easy to gather question, all everything. No, like it takes almost 2 hours for me to bring 20 questions on screen. Different books, material. I had to take photograph, edit, paste, change background. Then again, I should come and paste it here. Okay, of course, it's my duty. So it's not that you are alone are doing work. Your teacher also proportionally working same amount of work. But we'll get hurt. What happen when students score 10, 5 marks, 15 marks? I think maybe some of you are sleeping. Switch on mobile, zoom on, sleep happily in room. Okay, now get into the problem. Constant air friction force F acts on both. Okay, there's a mass M, mass 3m. What are the forces that will be acting? 3 mg, tension. That viscous drag, what will be that? Vertically up. And the tension here, weight mg, and the viscous drag here. FV, water air friction, put it here. Okay, now finally, will they accelerate? Okay, we'll calculate the tension. So writing the equation 3 mg minus T minus F equal to 3 me.
Sir, are we assuming mu to be small?
Okay, nice, no? Good. Three mg, okay, mg plus T minus F. So this will be 4 mg. Constant friction effects on both of them. If the length of the string is L, determine the time taken by the pulse to move from top to bottom of string. Okay, I think we want tension. No? Okay, it's capital F. It is, sorry. Let me follow the symbol given in the book. Okay, no, this will be 3 mg minus T equal to 3 into. Let's fall for tension. Anybody value tension?
F by 2.
F by 2. Oh, yeah, fine. Okay, what is the V is equal to? T by mu. So time taken, so dx by dt. Is asking time taken. Dt is equal to F by 2 mu dx equal to dt.
Two mu by F, sir. Root of.
Two mu will be there here. Just simple. So we'll start thinking some random way. Now, sir, why we are not taking the mass of the rope is telling like with a light string of mass density. Light, I think this is enough. The mass of the string will be negligible compared to mass of these particles, mass of heavy bodies. It's saying light and heavy. I think we should be able to manage ourselves with this condition given. It's all about language. The mass of the string will be negligible compared to mass of heavy bodies. So we need to consider the mass of the string in this particular expressions. I think many questions are there where we should take care of that situation. Say, it's a sincere advice to everyone. Say, you put effort, do think, irrespective of your result, whether you get mains rank or not, advanced rank or not. I'm sure I'll be there. I think I can live another easily 20, 30 years. My health condition is very good, or 40 years will put it. Definitely what happened, I'll promise you that you will be successful person in the life if you think. Whether you get mains rank, advanced rank or not, you'll get thinking brain. That is very important in life. You just blindly accept your teacher advice. Definitely you'll be successful person in life if you start thinking. I'm it's like no sir, like I did most of the questions in book DPP. Okay, even in exam I'm not getting marks, but I'm a good thinker. No problem. Your life is very secure. See, thinking brain is what finally matters, no? And the thinking brain, how you develop, there's a one best opportunity for you. I feel last opportunity, another 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Afterwards, this much of effort you are not going to put on your brain. This will help you for whole life. This one. So it's related to your future life, I'm telling this one, not just mains advanced. So you may think that, okay, sir, like you want weekend exams to be good and a good advanced mains rank so that you will get a name. Okay, leave mains advanced. Leave mains advanced. Just think, put effort, put pressure on your brain. That one. Unless you don't pressurize it, not possible. Huh? If you are very happy in revision program, then not possible. You should be unhappy. There should be pressure. You should struggle. Mental stress should be there. You should become mad. Shivering should come the moment you see exam or some questions. That's what means like something is going on. No? If you're very happy, everything, good smile is there on your face, then you'll never become good engineer. Irrespective of marks, everything, put effort, think on it. Okay, preservation due to sonic wave. Okay, this is about organ pipe is bringing. By a cap, so this you mean to say cap. The methodology of physics, you see almost everywhere you can bring the idea, picture information. Through picture information, you can get into the numerical with its axis parallel to the x-axis. Okay, let it be this one. Open end at the origin. Okay, no, get into discussion. The minimum value of limiting frictional force between the cap and the pipe so that pipe will remain closed. Why that minimum is telling? Actually, it's an open-end organ pipe only. This cap is what I put it here. No. Preservation due to sonic wave propagating along the positive x direction. So what it is? The pressure wave, no? So tell me like how you manage this question. So it should be like something, the pressure wave, pressure into area of cross section of the tube will become force. So some force is acting, that force should overcome, it should just able to overcome the friction. Still somebody please mute it, no? Rudransh Agarwal, how much of time you take it? Read the question. I'll give at least some 2 minutes time to analyze this one. Very fast you analyze it. There's a pressure wave. There's a pressure wave, it will propagate here. Okay, there's an incident pressure wave. So let's do one thing. The incident pressure wave, xt is equal to delta p naught sine of 2 pi vt minus so it get reflected, no? It get reflected. What should be this equation? Reflected wave. What will happen? So this will behave like almost like a rigid end, no? So when a pressure wave reflected by a rigid end, will there be any things that will happen? Compression will be reflected as the compression, rarefaction as rarefaction. I think you know this very well. Only at the open end, what will happen? There'll be phase change. Compression will be reflected as rarefaction, rarefaction as compression. So what should be the reflected wave equation?
Minus will come outside, sir. Phase change of pi will be there. Rigid end.
Pressure wave or displacement wave? Recollect organ pipes. I discussed theory of organ pipes.
Minus will come, sir.
Minus will be there, na, sir.
Okay, velocity of the wave will change, no? Okay, this one, yeah. I'll do one thing. I do. Okay, this mathematically no. Huh? Why? Yeah. Superposition of these two will undergo. Then standing pressure will come. Anybody? What can be equation?
Minus 2 delta p naught. cos of 2 pi Vt,
Cos of 2 pi Vt.
sine of 2 pi x.
Okay, this is the standing pressure wave. So this will exert a force, no? So therefore, what is the maximum pressure force? It will be like this.
No minus, sir.
No minus sign. Huh?
Minus will be there.
This will be this.
What you tell us, right?
Minus will be this.
Minus
Minus
will be there.
will be there. Huh? Okay, this will be pressure force, no? Let me write pressure force only. Huh? So what should be the pressure force? 2 delta P naught into area of cross section. So in what direction the friction? Friction will be in this direction. Now why there is no atmospheric pressure? Why I should not take? Because the air will be there inside as well as no. Because what is the pressure here? P naught plus 2 delta P naught. Here how much it will be? P naught. So therefore, what is this? The resultant here also you can write F delta P minus P naught A equal to this much. Let me put in simplified way. Yeah. What is the F pressure? So this will be P naught plus 2 delta P naught. P naught A get cancelled. So 2 delta P naught A should be equal to F.
2 Newton.
2 Newton. From where this friction will come for the cap, I think you have come across this some situations in fluids I discussed, then also in the KTG in SC Verma, one numerical is there. So I don't think so. You should think like this, the weight will act. Because what is this? This is a pipe, no? So just recollect some problems related to this one. Let me go for it. So small idea based. Okay, no. Sound wave is propagating. Carefully adjust the formulas. No need to go for any diagram. Carefully adjust the formulas.
Four.
Yeah, 4 into 10 to the power of minus 8. See here, actually, if you can recollect some basic ideas. So this is the initial volume of the gas, let's assume. Then as the wave propagates, this layer will come here and this layer will have. So the displacement of this layer, if it is Y1, this will be Y2. So what happened? The volume of the chamber has got increased, no? Able to, I think I don't have more than this particular thing, explanation. What is this sound wave propagation? Go back to the sound wave propagation. So initially, the volume of this chamber will be this much here. What else? And I'll bring it here. after some time, this layer will come here. You can see that there'll be increase in volume of that. I'm trying to cover that basic idea of the sound wave propagation. So this was the initial volume. And the sound wave propagate, the different layers will have different displacement. So the layer one, so like that what happened, there is a change in volume. The volume strain is what is asking. The volume strain is what is asking. So this was the initial volume. This is the final volume. So if there is change in volume as the wave propagates, so this is a direction of wave propagation. If you are able to think at least this much, okay, fine, very good. Huh? So what is the volume strain? Change in volume by original volume. That much we read. And what is this is equal to? So change in volume should be A into dy, initial volume, A into dx. So this length is in fact dx. So this is what actually we got equation. So this is what dy by dx. So this is the volume strain. Why do that change in volume? Because that's what when sound wave propagates through a medium, so you can split up that medium into like a pipe. Again, that pipe you cut that into chambers. In each chamber, again you can assume some thousands of layers. As the wave propagates, the different layers will have different displacement in the direction or opposite or along the direction of wave propagation. If this layer moves y1, this layer will have some other displacement. So therefore, there is a change in volume. That's what the meaning of this one. Okay, you know this, the pressure equation is given by, so any relationship minus bulk modulus into dy by dx. So you have pressure equation, substitute now that volume strain dy by dx equal to P by B. Only magnitude, let's go for magnitude. Okay, t equal to 0. So what is the thing? At t equal to 1 second and x equals 7 meter. Substitute that value. So this should be 6 into 10 to power of minus 3 e to power of x is 7. Okay, that quantity will be bulk modulus 1.5 into 10 to power of 5. Very nice, small idea. Huh? The volume strain also can be asked, huh? Because we bothered more about the excess pressure, all that particular thing. Can you remember resonance column? So when the length of air column is 50, then another is 150. No need of diagram again. In exam also not needed. Still. So length of air column. This is what air. Air is air. So this will be the length. So let's not bother what is that. So let's not bother like is it first resonance, second also like L by 4. Okay, okay, this is yeah, fine. This is like so the same tuning fork. Get into the now what is that L1 and L2? They are given this particular length are given for us. I think problem related to errors, nothing to do. So you know what is L1? L1 should be lambda by 4. L2 should be 3 lambda per. Is it okay? This length. So this lambda should be equal to, there's a general formula, you know it. What is F equal to? V by lambda. So lambda, what we can write it as? Okay, no, we know speed of sound either V equal to F into lambda. So therefore 2F L2 minus L1. Let's get into the mathematics involved here. It's telling tuning fork. There's no any error in measurement of tuning fork. It's exact. But the length is what I'm measuring. So it's asking expression for speed of sound. So what shall we do now? So we'll directly go for error analysis. dV by V is equal to what to do with that 2? 2 should be taken, 2F should be taken, or 2F should be left here. So there is some constant, beta, you write it. Beta is a constant. So you may think is it correct? What are this? I think go back to the errors. So this is like a two quantities we are subtracting. No, when you subtract, what will happen there? Relative errors are not additive. I should not write in this way. Of course, this is one quantity, this one quantity. So here, this particular thing, treat that L by 2 minus L1 as one quantity. So then what we are going to write? DL2 DL1 derivative of, okay. Yeah. From how I am bringing this? Any method, you go for error unless, so this quantity will be 0. And this should be only positive. It is like a, this is one quantity you take it, yeah? Then it's fraction, it's like a error have to be found out. So there's one quantity. So what you are going to write, say L, DL by L. If you're getting confusion with the symbol, write this is equal to some L. Then what you're going to write, dV by V equal to DL by L. So what is DL? DL2 plus DL1. And what is L in denominator? L by 2 minus L1. What shall we take here? I think we should search for maximum possible error. Let me write. We should search for maximum possible error. Anybody?
4, 2, sir. Alpha is equal to 2.
Alpha equal to 2, huh?
Yes, sir.
I think in exam, say how to save time. You should not think all this finish or, you know, resonance column. consecutive resonance will occur. So directly, I think you have to start from here and carry on. And the background, theoretical background must be there of everything this much in a resonance air column method. Okay, what is the resonating lengths, how they're related to wavelength or to the speed of the sound. So it's better to start from here. Finish or wind up within 1-2 minutes, you should wind up. So again, if you're thinking from here, then gone. You'll be killing time.
Sir,
Ah.
why can't we take directly lambda equal to 4L1 in the previous case?
What do you mean by that?
Like we know the error in L1, no, sir.
Ah.
Why shouldn't we take like that, sir? Lambda equal to 4L1 if we take V by 4L1.
We don't know, is it fundamental frequency or not? Is it resonating with fundamentals? Cannot directly take L1 is equal to lambda by 4. We should take as L1 is equal to 2n plus 1 lambda by 4.
So that is what actually they'll be always in resonance when they don't give information, it's considered to be consecutive. So therefore, I'm just assuming it to be fundamental first overtone. First harmonic and it will be first overtone, second overtone. You can take this first overtone, this you can take second overtone. What will be that? But things will be this much only.
Okay.
Finally. Because I don't want to make things complicated. I assumed it fundamental first overtone. You can take first overtone, second overtone. But
okay, sir.
But it will be this much only. Am I right?
After derivation, we'll get that one. After derivation.
Yeah, this one again. So it will be always consecutive in resonance. If it's not a successive resonance, no, then I'll mention. Otherwise, it has to be understood. Successive resonance is telling. We don't know what can be that. Successive resonance are there. So what is the L2 minus L1 should be V by 2F. Previous one. The difference in distance. L2, so like a lambda should be equal to L1 minus 1. So lambda is what? You are going to write V by 2F. So the difference in distance between successive resonant of air column should be equal to V by 2F. I'll proceed the same similar concept what I had. Lambda equal to 2L2 minus L1. I think I need to draw a diagram, the same previous diagram also you can take help of that one, where the level of water will be increasing. So what is lambda? Lambda will be V by F. So now the level should increase, no? So I think I'll give rough diagram. What is there in this one? This will take L2. Initially this was the level of water. So L2 minus L1 what? L2 minus L1 is what? Increase in area, increase in the length of the water column. And who will supply that? So are you saying that that word will be pushed by this all, no? Through all this, I'll be pushing it. Okay, how to bring that R into picture? So the flow rate R should be equal to L2 minus L1 into radius of the pipe pi R square.
T.
Pi R square into T.
Divided by time, sir.
dv by dt, no sir, so by t.
Okay, this is RT. Yeah? So R by pi R square. So L2 minus L1 will be TR by pi R square. So expression 40 P pi R square by. Because there's a flow rate. Flow rate into time will give volume of liquid. So volume of liquid that has got increased. So what is this entire quantity volume of liquid that got increased? This one. Increase in tube in time t. Basic idea of fluids. Anybody answer?
2, sir.
2. Let's get into read this one. So this is the stringer. So this is what which is under concentration, where the wave will propagate. What is the expression for resonant frequency? Number of loops 2L T by mu. I think you have to start from here. So what is telling? One, when the tuning fork vibrates, the string resonates with it when M is either 16 or 25 kg. The F will be constant. So as you increase M, tension will increase. So as the tension increases, what should happen to number of loops? Should decrease, no? However, the standing waves are not observed for any other value of M lying between 16 kg and 25 kg. However, I think that sentence is something very important here. So therefore, as tension increases, number of loops should decrease here. So how to get the frequency of tuning fork? So I'll adjust like this. F should be equal to n loops, let it be there, when suspended mass is 16 kg. So 16 G by mu. Then as the increased mass, tension will decrease. So therefore, n minus 1 loop will come. Okay, now you have to ask one question. Sir, why only n minus 1? Why not n minus 2, n minus 3? Standing waves are not observed for any other value of m lying between 16 and 25 kg. So therefore, I should assume n minus 1. I think this is the idea of the problem. Solving this, we'll get expression for n. Anybody?
N equal to 5.
N equal to 5. So therefore, what is the frequency? Now I'll go for basic formula. 2 into length of the rope 2. Tension, like you can take anything. So 16 into 10. Mu is how much? 1 gram per meter. So 1 into, you'll get the frequency of tuning fork.
$500.
The last sentence, assume that end of the string is practically at rest and calculate the frequency of the fork. What do you mean by that? Practically at rest is telling. So then if it is at rest, then how the wave is set up? If the prong vibrates like this, then only transverse wave will propagate here, no? There'll be flow of wave like this. So practically at rest means it will have small amplitude. Basically it will have small amplitude. But sir, how many loops you take it? So this we are going to assume it a node. Then we are doing this particular problem. Okay, actually sonometer will come into picture. Okay, instead of showing sonometer, everything, I just brought tuning fork. I think in the exam, this last sentence may trouble you, just be alert. Read question carefully. The information, the way he has given, no, that has to be taught once. Percentage of wave energy transmitted to the wall. What do you mean percentage? Incident energy minus transmitted energy by incident energy. That will give percentage of wave energy transmitted to the wall. But for that, what we have information of only ratio of amplitudes at antinodes to that of nodes. How to, so what is our primary question now? What should be the amplitude of incident wave and transmitted wave? I think if we know that, we can do something. Okay, let me write first the basic percentage of energy transmitted. I think I can. Transmitted should be equal to incident power minus transmitted power by incident power. We know what is incident power. Rho A. I think the power will be directly proportional to square of amplitude.
Reflected power, no sir.
Huh?
P incident minus P reflected power, no. We have to calculate P transmitted by P.
P transmitted by Pi, no? I'll write it. And this should be equal to let me have first here. Pi equal to PR plus PT. So PT will be Pi minus PR. Yeah, fine. So power is directly proportional to square of amplitude. So therefore AI square minus AR square by AI square. Transmitted power by incident power. Percentage of energy transmitted, no? So this should be like, okay, now we don't know AI and AR, but we have something amplitude of that one. So here, what all that waves that are, this will be incident wave. And this will be reflected wave, no? Here a standing wave is set up and the maximum amplitude of standing wave. So what happened to the amplitude of antinode? The ratio of amplitudes at the antinode to that one. So amplitude of antinode. This will be, what is antinode? I think the amplitude of both will get added up. And at node, it will be 0. So the AI minus AR. If AI equal to AR, then what happens? The nodes will not vibrate. If amplitude of these two waves, if they are equal, nodes will be at rest. If the amplitude of these two waves, which are moving opposite, traveling, the amplitude of traveling, which are moving opposite, if they are different, no, even the nodes will also vibrate. Can you remember? So what is that amplitude of the nodes? It should be A minus AR. I'm starting the problem from here. Okay, no. But we don't know AI and AR, how to bring AI and AR. This is what he has given equal to 8. The information. Able to see. So from this information is what I should get AI and AR. That's what I'm doing. So what is antinode? Sir, how you can write AI plus AR? So let's assume that two waves of same amplitude, if they move opposite to each other, then what is the amplitude of the antinode? Should be A plus A 2A. If the two waves of different amplitude, they move opposite to each other, undergo superposition, then what is the amplitude of antinode? Should be AI plus AR. Nodes will also vibrate. Then what should be the amplitude of node? Should be AI minus AR. I think now we can solve. So this will be 7, 8i is equal to 9, 8r. Substituting this, we'll get the percentage. Anybody value?
39.5%.
39.5.
Yeah. Okay, I think so rather than I'm not bothered about this one. This is mathematics. This is the information very useful for us. Please do remember that this is the concept which will help us a lot in other numericals also. Let's take the next question. We'll hurry up. Another 10 questions we have to wind up. Let's speed up a little bit. That I think this question is based on standing wave. Clamped at both the ends. So let's begin with the mathematics. Y equal to A sine cos omega t. I'll differentiate this. A omega sine kx sine omega. Okay, negative sign, let it be. So to get the speed of any point, so shall we take help of this? Negative sign you can to bother. So what is A omega? That is a speed which will be taking help. So that you can write it as, say, let it be this one. Yeah. Okay, this is about the thing. Vibrating in first overtone mode. What do you mean by first overtone mode? How many loops? 2 loops will be there. Now you get into the concept. Find the distance between two nearest particles, each of which have half the speed of particle having maximum speed. Who will have maximum speed? I think the antinode. The antinode must have the maximum speed. that will have maximum speed here. So when the same wave, when the rope is horizontal, okay, no. So this is the node. So this will have maximum speed. They must be adjacent antinodes must move opposite to each other, and nodes will be always at rest. Okay, now find the distance between two nearest particles, each of which have half the speed. So tell me in one node, how many particles I can have which will have half the speed. So here is one particle which will have speed. Let me write Vm only. Vm by 2. Vm by 2. Here is another particle. Vm by 2 is asking that distance. Two nearest particles, each of which will have half the speed of the particle having maximum speed. So here that A omega is what? Vm. Vm by 2 sine. So we don't know, let the length of the rope be L. So what is the length is equal to? Lambda by 2 by lambda. Lambda is equal, L is equal to lambda. Lambda is what? K equal to 2 pi. Lambda is 2 pi by K. 2 pi by L. So this will be 2 pi by L into X. Length of the rope is given, no? Yeah, in terms of that only we'll make it here. So this will be 1 by 2. Sine inverse of 1 by 2, pi by 6. So 2 pi L into X. So X is equal to L by 12. Oh, wait, something.
5 by 6 and 5 pi by 6.
Let me generalize it, no? We need points, no? Then I'll remove this X. Huh? I think will be 2 pi by lambda. What are the values of sine 2 pi X where
5 by 6 and 5 pi by 6.
values of X for which it will be
L by 12, phi L by 12.
how much?
L by 12, phi L by 12.
Lambda by 12, no?
Yes, sir. Lambda by 12, phi lambda by 12.
Yeah, this should be for these values, so that it will be sine of that will be 1 by 2. So since lambda is equal to how much it is, lambda is equal to L by 12, phi L by 12. That the difference of this.
L by 3.
L by 3. What can be this? I think maybe even we have to check it this distance, no? Which is nearest is telling. What we calculated is this one, no? Delta X. Delta S, I'll write it. Even I think we have to verify this also, no? Maybe this will be less. This will be L by 6. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Delta R will be L by 6. I think nearest is what now? L by 6 is what we should take. This should be the answer. Huh? I think we should not pick up this one. Huh? Nearest is telling. Okay, on either side of antinode. On either side of node is what the nearest distance is there. So this should be the answer. I cannot take L by 3. Delta R should be the answer. Okay, I think see, if you don't draw a diagram, I think we may end up this is the answer. Am I right? This should be the answer. This is less than this one, no? Okay. How many particles in the string have 1/8 the speed of the particle traveling at highest speed? On either side of node, there should be 2, no? Then there are 2 loops are there. So in one loop, I'll get 2 particles, no? Here, V by 8, somewhere this V by 8, V by 8. Here also V by 8 and V by 8. So for this answer should be 4. I need not to solve. So this should be L by 6. Okay, getting no? So this you have to be very careful. Huh?
Sir,
Yeah.
why are you not taking sin omega t in the expression of VP?
No, that is, it all depends on initial condition. Huh? The sin omega t depends on initial condition, what I'll write. I think it doesn't matter. Unnecessary.
Okay, sir.
In exam, directly you have to start from here. You not to bother this. It depends on initial condition. I don't want to further comment. What is initial? Based on that, you can write cos, sine. A very graphical graph-based problem. So carefully, first go for read question, take pen, paper, and try to draw the diagram. Let me have water. I think we have to stick on to our analysis of graphs. First, we'll calculate the amplitude of transmitted and lifted pulse. So the wave is moving. I'll give information first. This is the medium. Okay, mu. So here refracted, not refractive index. Sorry, linear mass density. Mu in 4 mu it is. It is moving with a to the left of A. It has a linear mass density mu. Okay, let the amplitude be A. It is moving with a speed V. A part of wave will be reflected, call AR, and a part of wave will be transmitted. It will have some speed that we have to calculate. So tension the string, let it be taut string means it is assumed that tension will be same. So let's calculate the speed. V equal to under root of T by mu. So transmitted pulse Vt, I'll write it. So Vt should be equal to T by 4 mu. So this will be V by 2. So we'll first calculate the amplitude of reflected and transmitted one. I think you calculate any one, the other one will be easily available because A is equal to AT plus AR, no? So AT should be equal to 2VT into A by V plus VT. V2 minus V1. So that there's in the denominator should be V2 plus V1, no? So this will be 2V by 2 A by V plus V by 2. Two A by 3. Amplitude of reflected pulse should be minus A by 3. So how do I can write directly? You can use formula or A equal to AR plus AT.
Sir, AT is equal to AI plus AR.
What do you want to say?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So AR is equal to A by 3, and since it's a so denser medium, no? Denser. I think okay, this will be confusion, no? So let's use the basic formula only. AR is equal to VT minus V by VT plus V into E. Anybody value?
Minus A by 3.
Yeah, will be on safer side. No, get into the problem. Okay, I think we have all the data. Let me. Okay, no. So total question, all the data is available. We have to plot the string. So what is the speed of that? So first at 1 second, we'll plot it. There's a rope. At 1 second, 2 centimeter, no? So this will be available here. How to plot? So this is the point A. This is a 1 centimeter. Okay, this part of the pulse will be as it is. Huh? Next, this part of the pulse will be as it is. And now the reflected, oh, we have to go for superposition. No? This will be amplitude A. This will be amplitude A. Reflected pulse is how much? Is inverted minus A by 3. I'm trying to give picture information. Now minus A by 3, A and my A by 3. How much will get it? Oh, it should be like this. Huh? Reflected, let me go for black color. So the reflected one should be A by 3. Now you can ask questions. So like it's inverted and you are showing erect. You look at this one. First, I think this negative half cycle will strike, no? So it's inversion, I have to show it, no? So this is what the reflected pulse. I'll write nearby VR. reflected pulse it is. This is the incident pulse, VI. So that we'll be on safer side. Now A minus A plus A by 3. What do you expect the value? Minus
2A
A
by
plus
3.
minus 2A by 3. And what about the transmitted pulse? Transmitted pulse will not have any phase change. What is the amplitude of transmitted pulse? 2A by 3. So therefore, here I had to show transmitted pulse also. Transmitted pulse, green color, I'll take it. Or this one, green color will take it. 2A by 3. This is the okay. I have now had to show this everything is at one place. No, so this will be 2A by 3. So therefore, the red this will be as it is. This is A. There's a resultant wave, and this is the thing. Okay, this should be the 2A by 3, the value of this. Okay, able to understand. So this is a transmitted, this is a reflected, and this is a incident. This is a resultant at t equal to 1 second. This is a point. Total wave, just call total wave. Okay, able to construct this particular thing. Okay, now at t equal to 2.5 seconds. So 2.5 seconds. So what do we expect now? So this will cover the wave speed is how much? 2 centimeter. No? So I think this off will be there. Huh?
Total wave will be inside in that medium.
Here. Huh?
Sir.
And a part will be reflected back. Reflected wave, transmitted wave. Total wave will go on that side. No, 2 centimeter is there. It is at a distance of 1 centimeter. This will come here, and I think this will be there on this side. No, 2.5 seconds. Huh? How much of distance it will cover?
5 meters. That particular point.
5 centimeter. 5 centimeter means 1. Okay, this is 4. Okay, it will be here. This one. This will reach here. Okay, I think the total will be reflected. Total wave will be transmitted. Okay, now we have to plot one more diagram. Huh? I'll go for next thing. I'll directly go for we'll plot the diagram now on this one. So this should be the okay. This is the reference point. Now the total wave after reflection. What do we expect? This particular. Let's have this diagram. Copy. Okay, I'm keeping this question in hand. Okay, looking at this question now you can analyze it. The total wave will get reflected. So what we expect? So first O will strike. I think this negative off cycle will strike, no, and it will get inverted. Next, this will strike. This will get inverted. So therefore, the plotting of graph should be so here I'll so shall I give any name? Okay, this P, I'll write it. Q. This is what that P and this is what that Q. So sorry, this is Q, this is P. This is very important. Please do check because usually we do for one pulse, no? Yeah. So what should be the amplitude? Amplitude should be A only. There's no problem. And
A
this
by
is
3. Reflected now, sorry, A by 3.
okay, reflect. I should take superposition, no? A minus A by 3, A minus 2A by 3. What is the
Superposition, so only reflected wave will be.
no, again, the continuously incident pulse will be there, no? There.
Question says
One pulse is given now, sir, in the question.
only a pulse is there. Sir.
P and Q pulse is there, no? So therefore, there's only one pulse.
Didn't mention us, but in the
The
diagram
sign-
only one pulse.
Pulse means one only will be there.
Yes. Okay, then it will be A only should come then.
A by 3 now, sir. Reflected wave.
Oh, okay, reflected. I'm okay, fine, yeah. Pulse is there, no? Okay, this is a reflected wave. What about transmitted pulse? Transmitted pulse will have amplitude of how much?
Sir,
2A by 3. Now, let me finish off. You can ask me. Let me finish off. 2A by 3. Frequency will not change. So amplitude should be more. A by 3. B transmitted, B reflected. What about the wavelength? Wavelength has to change. I feel wavelength has to change. If lambda, wavelength should decrease. Wrong graph. Wavelength has to change, no?
Wavelength should increase. Or no, decrease.
Should decrease. Okay, this should be 2A by 3. Only one pulse is telling, no? So, okay, well, completely it is. Anybody wavelength? If this is lambda.
Lambda by 2.
Speed lambda by 2. Yeah, this is the transmitted pulse. This is a reflected pulse. So this is at t equal to 2.5 seconds. Yes. Any clarification?
sir, relative displacement will be same on both the sides, no, sir?
O
How can
side,
it be A by 3 and 2A by 3?
O side that.
Sir, we write the equation like that only, sir. Like that only, no, sir. We write AT is equal to AI plus AR, no, sir.
Check it then. Nothing. I never said like this. Definitely I can say. When a wave moves from rare to denser medium, the amplitude of transmitted pulse will be more than, so the 2A by 3 it is coming. So this amplitude. So you like it will be less than A, I'm very sure. When a wave moves from rare to denser, the amplitude of transmitted pulse will be less than incident pulse. When a wave moves from denser to rarer, then amplitude of transmitted pulse will be more than that of incident pulse. I think I said this very clearly.
Sir, on the left side, the incident wave pulse also is there. So they
Pulse
are
if telling pulse. If continuously, okay, I would have done in other way.
okay, sir.
So pulse. Sinusoidal wave of amplitude means okay, then we should think in other way. Since he said pulse, no, okay, let me discuss only for one pulse. Graphical based questions can be asked. I think in matching you will definitely dump such a thing, 4 cases. Rather than an object, in matchings they can dump. Okay, this pulse PQ is very important. First, this should be the Q, should get inverted. So you should not write PQ again. Okay, let's take, I think this took more time. We'll take the next one here. A standing wave. Okay, directly get into. Just for our understanding purpose. Take this one here. So these are the antinodes. There's a node. Okay, there's a node, no? And these are antinodes. No need of diagram also. We can just manage without diagram. Okay, now you see that this will have maximum velocity. V max, this will be upward, this will be downward, no? This at mean position. Okay, let's answer one by one. What is the value of incident power transferred at a cross section of the string when the string is passing through its mean position? How the tension, and anywhere you take it tension, how tension will act? You take any element. And how the velocity perpendicular, no? So for option A, shall we put 0? Power equal to T bar dot V bar. Velocity of any point you can take. Not only this. So what is the velocity of these particles will be like this. So how T bar will be perpendicular to V bar. So therefore, instantaneous power will be 0. For option A, I'm giving expression like this. Then what is the value of instant power transfer at a cross section of string when the string is at its extreme point?
0.
So it should be 0. So extreme point, I'll go for one more curve. So this is some intermediate position I shown. So extreme will be. I had to show the amplitude more, that's all. Okay, these are the nodes. Node, and node. So what is the state of all the particles? All points on the string are at rest. There's a mean, there's a extreme, there's a intermediate. No. So here, what about the this particular particle? So it will have some velocity v. Very important. You have to really think, and good conceptual questions are based on the diagram. What is the value of instance power transfer at cross? What is the all points are attached? No, of course you take there'll be tension. Don't say no tension will be there. Again, the tension will be there. how the tension on this element will be in the direction. So therefore, in fact, it will be T plus dt and here T. You don't think that net force for our calculation purpose, we assumed it to be same, but the tension on upper part. So there is a reason why why this will start moving, because the net force on it will be vertically down. So therefore this will start accelerating. So for option B also, in option, what is the problem? Instantaneous power is equal to. So what is the problem here is V is 0. At what frequency the power transmitted to a cross section changing with the time? So somewhere here. Frequency, we know what is the net power, net flow of power across any point, zero, non-zero. I'm just taking you to back to the basics of standing wave. What is the net flow of energy across a node in a standing wave? Should be zero, no? Am I right? Should be zero. Net flow of energy through a standing, to any point on a rope should be zero. But he's asking that power transmitted, at what frequency the power transmitted through a cross section changing with the time. Shall we put zero? Because net flow is zero, we know it. Option C, shall I write zero, or shall I think for any alternative? Even I too got confused, to be frank. The question I too got confused. Okay, let's go for the, we have standing wave here. Y is equal to A sine kx cos omega t. Let me differentiate dy by dt. This will be minus similarly dy by dx should be equal to ak cos kx cos omega t. The instantaneous, at what frequency the power. So let me go for instantaneous power. So some element I'll take it here. So let me take this element. So the tension, let it be T, and let it have a velocity V. So it will make some an angle theta, this element. So what is tan theta? Tan theta is what? Dy by dx, no? Component of tension does work, am I right? Component of tension does work. So the expression for instantaneous power should be equal to T into component of tension, T into sine theta into velocity. I think this velocity of antinode, I'll write it VA. So this is what that V. So theta very small, sine theta, I can write tan theta, and V is what? We know this, minus A omega tan theta further dy by dx. I need space. New page. Yeah. Okay, I'll continue now here. So therefore, what is dy by dx? That also we have calculated. Let's substitute here now. P instantaneous is equal to T dy by dx ak cos kx cos omega t A omega sine omega t. So this should be T by 4 A square K square, sorry, A square K omega sine 2 kx sine 2 omega. Okay, now we used to say that no, the net flow of energy, what happens, should be 0. Instant power is this much here. Now you take average value of this, what you get will be 0. So don't think that no power will flow. In fact, power will flow. The average power flown will be 0. I think that's for the standing wave. Therefore, the energy will be confined here only. In a given loop, the energy will be remain fixed here. So he's asking now, look at that power, that instant power is varying with the time. So at what frequency it is varying? Twice the signal frequency, because omega is what the frequency of the incident wave. And what is the power at what frequency it will vary? Twice the signal frequency, similar to SHM it is. So therefore, what is the conclusion here? The instantaneous power are 2 omega. I have to bring this one, no? F is equal to so omega by pi. The instantaneous power varies at a frequency Fp, which is equal to omega pi pi. So shall I say twice of signal frequency? Just for our convenient purpose. So what is average value in 1 cycle? How much of power that has flown through a point? Then it will become 0, because sine 2 omega t average value of that will be 0. Now, what do you mean by negative sign? What to interpret with negative sign? Power will be, when it is positive, energy will be transmitted in the direction of wave. Power negative means energy will be transmitted opposite to the incident wave. So therefore, the net flow will become 0. That's the meaning of this negative sign. Why this negative sign means if instant power you get for a certain interval of time positive, other certain interval will get negative, then net will be 0. Then only the average will become 0, no? Anyway, like it has come, anyway, this harmonic function, no? Can be asked some any theoretical question. Okay, let's take the next one. Read this one. The rope okay, the shape of the rope. Let's get into, and there's a distance d as given. Length of the rope L by 2, L by 2. Well, let's go back to laws of motion, some ideas here. Calculate the speed of transverse wave on the wire. So what can be tension? Of course, the d very much less than L, we can assume it tension to be same everywhere. So we have to calculate the tension here. So where do the weight of this half of the part of the rope mu lambda by 4 into g, the center of mass of this half of part of the rope will act here. Then about this point A, so then there'll be torque, no, here. Then who will balance torque due to this weight of this half part of the rope? That should be due to tension. And I'm showing only on the right hand side. You should show on the left hand side. You'll get confused, or else I'll bring only the half of the rope. It will be. Okay, the forces will be T. Talk about this point. You can take it now. And tension to be, because D very much less than L now, so tension will be same at all points. So let's calculate the tension now. So torque due to this T into D should be equal to this is wait some lambda by 2, no, length of this rope lambda by 2, and this distance will be lambda by 4. Sorry, L by 4 into L by 4. So solving this will get lambda mu given a okay, symbol mu. I'll change it. Yeah. So therefore this will be mu L square G by 8D. So what is the speed of the wave? T by mu. Small problem. Assume tension to be constant at all points on the wire.
Sir,
Ah. Yes, yeah.
nothing, sir.
Okay, take the next question. The Doppler effect, tomorrow I'll cover it. One Doppler effect. Tomorrow I'll cover it. Okay, this again, so that's, tomorrow Doppler effect, I'll come back. Okay, let's take some small idea based questions. Okay, this is the traveling wave. I'm trying to give the diagram at least with this, and it is moving towards right now. Let me take this is x equals 0. At t equals 0 is what I plotted. Write the equation of this wave for an observer who is moving in negative x direction with constant speed. Okay, there is a person. With respect to ground, it is moving. So what is V? V equal to omega by K. It's asking to write the wave equation. So this is the Y. Just at t equals 0, I plotted at any time t, you're supposed to take it, Frequency observed by the wave. So as it's approaching the wave, no. So therefore, what is the apparent frequency? F into speed of the wave, V plus V naught by V. So now we know F is equal to omega dash by 2 pi omega by 2 pi V plus V naught by V. So this, let me write So what is omega by V? It should be key. So what should be the new wave equation? New wave equation should be y is equal to a sine. Okay, tell me what shall I make, where I should make changes here now. Anybody? What shall I make changes? Okay, fine. Something Doppler effect, something applied. So the new frequency will be omega dash, no? So omega dash t minus k naught, kx naught. Also like only kx. Huh? Now what is omega is equal to omega plus kv naught. This is kx. Why that? Why I should think in this way? Here kx minus omega t is there, and I am writing omega t minus kx. Let's analyze here. If the person is at rest, so what should be the equation now? Say I have to go for the cross checking here. If person is at rest, V naught will be 0. No? So omega t minus kx will come. Anybody something omega you are writing? Okay, let person be at rest. Then what you'll see? You'll see that the wave is propagating along positive x-axis. Fine. So will you make any changes, or let me leave it here? I'll proceed like this. Kx minus omega t dash omega will be omega plus kv naught into t. I think this will be according to the person y naught, moving with the speed v naught. If a person is at rest, you will see the same wave. Okay, some questions can be asked like this, but in fact, this particular speed of the person will be far negligible. In fact, in lab, when you move, when you're actually in a lab, when you're doing this, when you move, it will have that impact. That's what I mean to say here. Otherwise, practically, we don't have any application. In a lab, actually, when the wave is propagating, and if you're moving, you see that the displacement slightly different. That's what I mean to say. Okay, let's take a few more. This is a very simple question. The same thing here, there's a wave. Okay, now get into the discussion. So the wave is moving. So it is moving with a speed. Okay, let's do that one. So the person An observer is traveling along positive x direction with a velocity equal to that of the wave. Then for him, how do it appear things? Find the angle that the velocity of particle on the string at x equal to lambda by 6. So x equal to lambda by 6 is somewhere here. Find the angle, the velocity of a particle. So for this person, how do this wave will appear? So there are two persons are there. Another person, let me bring. Moving along the direction of wave. Let's see that. This person, what will be his comment? Wave is moving towards right and rope is at rest. What is this person? Wave is at rest and rope and points on a rope move tangentially. I think that's what is thing. So what you see that this particular will move like this. What about this particular point will move like this? This will move like this. This is what. Don't say that the points on a rope will move horizontally. I think this will be wrong. They'll move tangentially. This point will move like this. This point, because if you're here, what you see that you see that the points will be moving here. I think from here is what I brought derivation of what makes this point to complete circular path. Component of tension. The component of tension will provide required centripetal force. From that we got the speed of the wave. So what is this V? Speed of points on a rope. They'll move tangentially. Okay, this much is asking. So now what is our question? Is asking to get the angle made by this velocity vector with the negative x-axis. This angle has to be determined. I have equation. Let me differentiate this. Dy by dx. A 2 pi by lambda cos 2 pi by lambda x minus omega t. Okay, where is asking? So the dy by dx is nothing but tan theta, no? Slope 2 pi a lambda x is lambda by 6 at time equal to 0. So this will be pi by 3 cos pi by 3 1 by 2. So this will be pi a lambda. So what is the angle made by it? Theta, tan inverse of pi a by lambda. This comment is very important. Don't say the points in a row will move horizontal, will move tangentially. Wave is at rest and points on a rope. I'm not saying one point, points on a rope. This point will move horizontally. This will move like this. This will move like this. A small basic observation, nothing big.
Sir, this tan theta will be the angle made with respect to positive direction of x-axis, no, sir?
No, here theta. This is what theta, no? It's saying with negative x-axis how much this is. Because velocity vector is here, no? With respect to positive x-axis, you have to go for 180 minus theta.
Okay, sir.
Huh?
Yes.
Tan inverse, why 1 prime only, yeah. Sound of wavelength 100 centimeter travels in air at a given point, the difference in maximum and minimum pressure. So what is the maximum pressure? P naught plus BAK. The difference of this is telling. dP, I'll write it. P max minus P minimum should be 2 BAK. And the bulk modulus is find the amplitude of vibration of the particles of the medium, a sound wave of length, this one. Okay, I think from, I know the difference, so 0.2, so 2 BAK. K is what? 2 pi by lambda. Solving for this, so 0.2 lambda by 4 pi b. Only K you are going to write 2 pi by lambda. I think they are in centimeter. I think I have to be careful. Lambda. Just simple, can be asked as objective. Any exam? I'll go for next one. Can you remember this we have discussed in class? Okay, let's have a discussion. No problem. This is practically what happens is when a transverse wave propagate on a rope, there'll be decrease in energy. Why do that? Because the rope, what happened, is a resistive medium. Though it permits the wave to propagate, in fact, what happened due to the material, what happened, the energy when it is flowing, there'll be some resistance to the flow of energy by the material or by the material of the rope. So therefore, the energy of the wave will keep on decrease. So as it propagates, the amplitude of the wave keeps on decreases. Even same thing sound. So as the sound wave propagates, what will happen to the energy of sound wave will decrease. Where did it gone? That has converted into heat energy of that particular thing, heat energy of the medium. So as the sound wave propagates, the medium will absorb that energy. And because of that, the amplitude of sound wave keeps on decreases. After traveling some distance, the sound energy will die out, the wave will die out. This is what practically, one numerical is what is telling. That practical situation is asked some small idea-based question. This can be applicable even for sound wave also. So what is the power of the wave in general? Mu omega square A naught square B by 2. A naught is amplitude, no, capital A, I'm writing small a, that one. So what is mu? Linear mass density it is. This is the thing. So this is the expression for if a undamped means no losses in medium. Non-lossy medium. Well, this is a thing we'll express here. In a lossy medium, not lossy, it is lossy, L-O-S-S-Y. Lossy means where energy will be dissipated. This much only, sir, in any medium, non-lossy, lossy medium, speed of the wave. This is the ideal. This is a practical. So fine. So now is asking, what is the length of that particular thing? So where the power, 3/4 of energy supplied by the oscillator gets dissipated. 3/4 of energy gets dissipated. Any equation shall between P and P naught? How much will be left over when it covers some distance? Let me give at least some diagram here. So this is the wave. Let's assume that A naught is there. After what time? A frequency will not change. So this will be the, so power generated P naught. Now it will become P. How much power will be? 3/4 of energy supplied by oscillator gets dissipated. 3/4 get dissipated means how much should be left over? P naught by 4. So therefore, I'll equate these P equal to divide equation 192. So therefore this should be 1 by 4 equal to A naught square by A square. To A naught. Okay, let's substitute the value of A.
That should be 1 by 4 is equal to A square by A naught square.
A square by A naught. So A square is equal to 4A naught square. Okay, solve for X now. So this will be
ln 2 by k.
log 2 by K.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This even applicable for sound wave also. You need not to bother anything. The same as it is, things will come. Because even the power of sound wave is the same formula. Then instead of mu, it has to be adjusted properly. You can bring S and the density of medium has to be brought here. Please be careful. It can be string or it can be even sound wave also. Don't even then mu, what happen? You bring S into picture. Then what happen? You bring the rho into picture, because mu we don't define for medium, gases or liquid medium. Only for a rope we define mu. Okay, I think we'll stop it here. I'll continue from tomorrow. Once again, put effort for fast revision, recollection of all the things, because you may go up to 20% of the total syllabus may come from waves and sound. I think this will be really, really very good scoring chapter for you in the advanced mains. Mains just only formulas. Advanced, okay, some different types of questions of this kind. So recollection of all ideas is something very much essential for good scoring in exam. And you should have a brain, thinking brain. Without that, only you just remember, go there, can't think. So parallelly, memory and thinking brain, both should be there. So put effort. You have another 2 days time almost. Okay, thank all of you. Yeah.